Grandma and Grandpa. Happy 50th anniversary. Thank you so much for the trip to Mexico. I am so happy to be spending Christmas with you guys, and it's just gonna be awesome.
Hi Grandma and Gramps, happy anniversary. I hope you guys are having a good day.
Hey guys, I just want to say happy anniversary. Thank you for all you do for us, taking us to Mexico, coming to sporting events, editing papers, listening to Cusco and David Arkenstone, letting me pet the doggy, and letting, I don't know, you're always there for us, so thank you.
Hey Mom and Dad, just wanted to say thank you very much for this amazing trip in Mexico, which I'm recording this before it already happens, but anyway, I want to say thank you ahead of time for prioritizing family over things and for wanting us all to spend time somewhere warm and by the ocean, which those are my favorite things too. So anyway, I just want to say thank you and happy 50th anniversary. I love you guys.
Hey Ken and Sandy, happy 50th anniversary from me to you, your favorite, most favorite, number one daughter-in-law. Actually, your only daughter-in-law, but I know if you had many, 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 many daughters-in-law, I would be your favorite. And I thought about maybe singing you a song, like the happy anniversary song from that episode of the Flintstones, but I'm going to spare you today of my singing ability, or rather non-ability. You're welcome.
Congrats on 50 years of marriage, and cheers to many more to come. Thank you so much for putting together this trip to Mexico. It's fantastic, and we're going to enjoy every minute of it. I think it's amazing that our families just cherish the time that they have together. Wendy's girls, my girls with you, and want to spend as much time together as possible. I know that because of this, when my girls grow up, they will want to spend as much time together with each other and their individual families and with us because of what they learned when they were young and growing up.
Hey guys, to help commemorate and really to acknowledge your 50 years together, Leroy and myself took the time, actually quite a bit of time, to author you and to pen you a poem to honor you. So I'd like to share that poem with you now as I read it. In reality, what I should say, I didn't actually write the poem. You can't take credit for that. We actually just looked the poem up on the internet, so this is the one that we found. So here goes. And actually, before I start, what I should say is that there's not a lot of poems on the internet from son-in-law and inflatable friend to a great couple for their 50 years together. So that was a bummer. So anyways, what I did is I just picked the first poem that I found on the internet, and that's the one that I'll read to you now. So here goes. No other love story could compare to the love story that you and I are so lucky to share. 50 years, we finally said I do, and that's when all this wildness and dreams came true. Wildness, that's cool. In reality, now that I read it, I understand that that's probably more appropriate for like a husband to a wife, or a wife to a husband, as opposed to the two of us to you two. But regardless, hopefully you get the idea, and we just want to say happy 50th anniversary to you. Thank you.
My favorite things about Sandy are she gets me. We have so much in common. Oak Ridge, Ancient Vines, Zinfandel, and we're both really upset that Total Wine raised the price almost double. Get it? Coffee, Caribou. My favorite things about Ken, books. Ken loves books. And he's a good influence on my children. They should read more books. Bookworm. That's what I want my kids to be. I want them to be like Ken. Why can't you be more like Ken? He is so smart. I don't get math, but Ken gets math. A motorcycle. Whose grandpa? Whose father-in-law? Whose dad rides a motorcycle?
One thing I really enjoy about you two is your ability to stay calm in every single situation, whether it is a basketball game that is a little stressful or, I don't know, something crazy is going on. Just staying calm and how infectious.
Hey guys, it's Jeff. If you can't guess, I'm at Otto's, one of your guys' favorite place. I have a beer dog here. But speaking of favorite things, I wanted to share with you some of my favorite things as far as your marriage. And the first thing that comes to mind is how giving you guys are. And not just giving as far as, you know, trips to Smith Camp and now to Mexico, but really giving of your time. I think of the athletic events that you guys have been to, both in Minnesota as well as out in Oregon, whether it's basketball, lacrosse, soccer, volleyball. Probably not how you guys want to spend all of your evenings, but I know that you guys are very supportive and you love seeing the girls play what other sport it is and where they're putting their effort into. The second thing is around academics. I know our girls have sent a lot of papers your way to be critiqued and previewed before they turn it in, and that's very, very helpful. And really, just in general, it speaks to the amount of energy and how engaged you guys both are as grandparents. And that's probably one of my favorite things about what you guys do. So thank you, and bon appetit here with my beer dog. Take care.
What's your favorite thing about Grandma and Gramps?
I like how Grandma always makes me bread. It's delicious. And how they always come to my school events and such.
What school events have they come to?
Grandparents' Day. They come to some of them.
Well, they are grandparents. So
yes, that would make sense.
That would make sense.
That would make sense. Some masses, you know, all that jazz. So.
Hey guys, here at 7-Eleven. It just reminded me of all the good times and all the sweet times that I've had with you guys. And I'm just so grateful for everything you've done for us, like Mall of America, State Fair, coming to our school events, sporting events, doing puzzles with us after school, just like everything. Like, you guys are like super grandparents. Like, you guys should have like a movie named after you. So
I would say that my favorite thing is the interest that you've shown in my life and my family's life, Bridget, Sydney, and Leah, and all the value you place on our family and your family, and making each time we get together very special.
You guys prioritize family. You guys have always put the family first, and this house is kind of an example of that. You bought a house so you can spend more time out here with all of us, and I can't tell you how much. More than just putting us first, you let each of us be ourselves. And if you look at the 8 of us, starting with Dan and I, and the great people we chose to marry, and then our kids, we are kind of an eclectic bunch, but you accept us and love us and let each of us be who we are. None of us are really this Smith mold. We are our own people, but we are all a reflection of you, even though we're individuals. So always be available. I think I've left maybe 3 voicemails for you in my entire life. You seem to just always pick up the phone or come out at the right time, or just you're always there. And for the kids and for us, you've always been there, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for kind of forgetting your age. You guys seem to never remember that you're actually a little older than you think you are, and you do things like water skiing and traipsing around Disneyland with my entire family at Mach 10 just to catch the next short line. And also just taking on new challenges in your own life, like starting at the food shelf or Dad taking a new job at the points in life you did. And I think that's been inspiring for us, is that you just always lived like you were still 25. So nice work. That was a nice model for all. We're always injecting humor and sarcasm into everything in life, because some moments can be kind of tough, but our family managed to laugh at all of them.
They come to a lot of my basketball games, so it's always good to see them there, because they're always so supportive. Yes. So that's awesome. The bread has impacted me a lot because, like, I have never enjoyed, like, rhubarb or anything, but then Grandma's like, here's some rhbarb bread. Now I'm like,
Yes!
this is some good stuff.
Yes.
Like, you know,
Need that bread.
banana bread with chocolate chips, like, hits.
Especially when she gives it to you right away. And it's warm.
Oh, it's warm. It's
When
like,
you put Nutella on it. Now we're just ranting.
now
You guys are so much fun, and I really, really enjoy hanging around with you, or whether it's a couple of hours or a whole week. You are some of my favorite people. The very beginning of my entrance into the family, I have been extremely accepted, and for that I am very grateful. I tell my friends, coworkers all the time that I have the absolute best and most amazing in-laws that anyone could ask for. You are like professional grandparents, like from day one. Like you've got the high chair, and you've got the pack and play, and you had the clothes, and you had the jammies, and you had the extra diapers, and you're always willing to take Sydney and Leah and be the best fill-in parents while we were out or away, and for that I am so grateful.
In honor of your 50th, I have a little song for you. Happy Love Day to you. Happy Love Day to you. Happy Love Day, dear Grandma and Grandpa. Happy Love Day to you. Happy anniversary. Thank you guys so much.
Modeling this marriage that had goods, bads, uglies, but all of it was real, and it was never going anywhere, and it was solid, and it was inspiring to me. So growing up, I knew what a marriage was supposed to look like. It wasn't all roses, but it wasn't crazy, but it was real.
I can only say that being able to strive for getting to 50 years of marriage. I'm 48 years old. I haven't even been alive 50 years, and that is not a dig on how old are you? Not a dig on your age, okay? So I'm not even 50, and that's a long time because I feel like I'm old. But to be married 50 years is a long time, and it is such an accomplishment, and I am so grateful for the example that you give to us, to Dan and I, every single time we see you. There's just, that you've got to let the little things go, and I see that in your relationship. I can see when things maybe are a little tense, or when something is said when we're together on vacation, and I just see how you let it go, and I see how you put it past you and not let the little things get to you. And for that, that is the biggest way that your marriage has impacted me personally.
Here are 3 inventions from 1967, the same year you were married. Number 1, the handheld calculator. Interesting. Number 2 is the countertop microwave oven. The radar range. I'm sure you know what that is. And number 3 is an ATM. I know what that is. And then one little known fact about 1967, besides you were married, is the first heart transplant was performed in South Africa in 1967. The patient only lasted 18 days, so probably a good thing after the events of last year that it's come a long way since then.
Para quien o y Sandra, celebración o anniversary edad, feliz cumpleaños y correcto mundo y México, porque escuela México por ti, burrito, and Mexico. So that's to you guys. Hey, in honor of one, your 50th wedding anniversary, and two, the trip to Mexico, I wanted to do something special and commemorate this. So I gave you a quick message in Spanish. And that's more European Spanish than it is Mexican Spanish, so it may get lost in translation. So basically what that means is happy anniversary, and thank you guys for not only the trip to Mexico, but the many years together, and to many more. Hopefully you guys are getting up there, but to many more years. Escuela.
Can you bluff? Well, not like that. Can you bluff?
See, that's what I sound like when I sing. So, no singing. No singing.
Is this thing on? How does this work? Is this on? Huh?
Woo! Spicy mustard. Very hot. Muy caliente. Spicy mustard. Woo!
Hey Grandma and Grandpa, thank you so much for this awesome trip. Hope you have an amazing day, and I'm really looking forward to spending this time with you.
Okay, well, I hope you guys have a good day. Happy anniversary again. Thank you for this amazing vacation. I know
It's gonna be awesome.
we all appreciate it. So yeah, love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.